Boom! Yay! VikzeLink! Hey! Boom! Out of the graveyard and into the library we go. Oh! Scarlet Disciples! Thank you very much. And library, the second dungeon, and this was a little bit higher level than the graveyard one, and there were more quests here, and this is also where you get the key for the armory and the monastery. The light condemns all who harbor evil. Now you will die. Nope. Yeah, a lot more people in here. They basically only had the torturers from the Scarlet Crusade at the... Ooh! The taut compound bow. Nice. And here we have like actual... You carry the taint of the Scourge, prepare to enter the twisting nether. Oh yeah, and they have hyenas, Scarlet Tracking Hound, because this was in the game before they actually had a dog creature, so they figured, well, we want to give them like dogs to use, but the closest thing we have are hyenas, which ironically are closer related to cats than they are to dogs. But I guess wolves would have worked better, but they chose to go with hyenas. So that's what we're facing a little bit. So here we have one... Well, there's actually also two bosses in here. So yeah, hello everyone, welcome back to... I forgot to mention last episode. Welcome back to World of Warcraft. Technically Tearsfall Glades, but it's the Scarlet Monastery dungeons that we're doing. And now that I think about it, I do think this is the first like multi-dungeon complex that we're doing on my channel. Because before it's always been like singular dungeons, I think. I've done multiple episodes, especially in big ones like Myrmidon. But this is the first one with... Oh! Hello there, gallant. Yeah, you all say the same thing. So, in the new version, the boss battle... The first boss battle of one of those dungeons takes place here, in this courtyard here, and this statue is also gone, so you're fighting in the middle. But it's the same basic premise of the boss. Ooh, new appearance collection. Barbarian War Axe of the Quick Blade. Thank you. And so it's in here instead, in this little side room. The side room still exists, and this place looks very different. But here we have Houndmaster Loxay, I guess. Houndmaster Loxay with his 3 Scarlet Tracking Hounds. Hello there.
Release the hounds!
Oh, but he says it in common. So, Novedi Burrothas. But Bur, that's LOL in Alliance language. Oh, I'm sorry. He grew angry because you killed his dogs. Release the hounds! So I guess we're not going to be able to understand if they just say things in text. Good thing we can hear them, though. Hurr! Bloodlust and Battle Shout. So, Houndmaster Loxay... This is his... Like, after he was removed... Well, after they changed the dungeon, they have another Houndmaster in the new dungeon. So this guy does die here. You have any other voice lines? I don't think so. There we go. Dead. Dog training gloves. Well, that's nice. Oh, they were actual gloves. Oh, they were actually... Well, they are leather, so I'm not gonna equip them even though they're a little bit better. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I thought they were gonna be a fist weapon for some reason. Maybe like the little icon here. But that's actually not the last we see of Houndmaster Loxay. Because, well, I can say it because I probably will never get to it because it's so far in the future. But he came back briefly as a little Easter egg thing in Shadowlands, which is the realm of the dead in World of Warcraft. We see him as a spirit and have a little, well, not directly a chat with him, but hello guys, I see. Oh, that's for me. Pauldrons. Oh, and they are better than mine, even though mine are quite cool. The Unsullied. Oronar's Disciples, Ballers of the Aurora. And they match my helm, but I guess we're going with these. Bleh. Scarlet Chaplain. You are dead. And an axe! Thank you for the Hellborn axe. And let's look at this chest. Ooh. Tiger Strike Mantle. Cool. Well, I already had the appearance of that one, apparently. It's not very cool looking. And here's a chest plate that is better than the one I have. Yay, we're getting... He's gonna look so weird. Yes, equip that, please. Phalanx breastplate. And... Gallery of Treasures. There is no escape for you. The Crusade shall destroy all who carry the Scourge's taint. Well, according to you guys, everyone but yourselves do that. Doesn't matter who it is. You trust no one because you've been deceived. I did mention that... Oh, cloak. That their leader was replaced by a dreadlord who slowly but surely made the Crusaders more and more zealous. Oh, a stone club. Okay, let's collect that appearance. Oh yeah, and there are books in here that you can read. So this War of the Three Hammers, we're not gonna read this because we're in the library. So the War of the Three Hammers basically describes the war between the three dwarf clans a couple of hundred years ago. The Bronzebeards, the Wild Hammers, and the Dark Iron. And here we have Aftermath of the Second War. What happened after the Second War? Yeah, so it's cool that these books have come back. Another cloak. Here's another book. Let's see what this one is. That's War of the Spider. Oh yeah, that's the war that was between the Lich King before Arthas joined him. Like before the Scourge even came down here. That was up in Northrend when the Lich King and these undead armies fought against the Nerubians up there. That's the War of the Spider. What? Wow. Do we have books here? Yes, Arathor and the Troll Wars. La 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 la. Yeah, it's about when the humans and the High Elves first banded together to fight the trolls. Long time ago. And you guys all die. And there's the World Tree and the Emerald Dream. Yeah, information regarding that. It would take too long to read all. If there was just like one book, we could probably read it, but there are too many books. Athenaeum. I don't even know what an Athenaeum is. But it feels good to say it here. The War of the Ancients. I do know about that. It's when the Burning Legion came to Azeroth 10,000 years ago and invaded, thanks to some highborn night elves back then. Beyond the Dark Portal. That's after the Second War, when a group of heroes went through the Dark Portal to like stop the remaining Horde there. To what's known as Outlands today. There's a real fantasy book you can read about that. It was also the expansion to Warcraft 2, I believe. The Scourge of Lordaeron. Well, we've been over that quite a bit here. Well, there'll be more later. So we're getting closer to the end here. And looking for books. Books! Books. Well, we have a chest. Thank you very much. Oh. I kind of need to sell some stuff. Oh yeah, and I have the Henry's handbag on this character. Because, oh yeah, I did use this character last year when... Oh yeah, this isn't the first time we're playing on Onker. I do believe I used him for the Razorfen dungeons. Razorfen Crawl and Downs, didn't we? It may have been Anker then that we did. And that's why I have the handbag. Or at least I went with Anker afterwards there to take the screenshots that I used for the thumbnails. So I may have gotten them then. Ice Crown and the Frozen Throne. Lich King stuff. Kel'Thuzad and the forming of the Scourge before that happened. Let's see, there's another book over here. Civil War in the Plaguelands. Is that... Oh yeah, it's all about Warcraft 3. And here we have the final boss of the Scarlet Monastery library, Arcanist Doan. It's a mage type guy.
You will not defile these mysteries.
That sounds very much like Chris Metzen. I'm pretty sure that's Chris Metzen voicing him. Silence, my pet. Well, I'm giving you one more chance to do a a voice line at all. Arcanist Doan. Poomp. I feel like I had something to say earlier that I forgot to say. I've been talking so much. Oh well, you died from that one, sorry. Illusionary Rod and Robe of Dawn. And also here's the Dawn's Strongbox, which you can get the Scarlet Key from. So if you didn't get the key from the actual Hallow's End event, you can join a group with someone who did, and they can get you into this dungeon and you can get the key that way. So now this episode is a little bit too short, so we went through this section much faster than we did the graveyard, ironically, even though this is the longer one, because I had less things to talk about, or less things to say in preparation for doing the library section. I guess we could read one of the books, but nah. It's too... It is lore, yes, but it's too much. It's too long, and it doesn't have anything to do with the current situation. And I basically described it very quickly and like, you can look them up if... Oh! Living people! Death to the living! Well, I'm living, and my pet is living, so death to the living bad guys here. Nope, no one else. No. Then we are leaving, and we'll start up the other one, the next one, a little bit. Oh, more live. Oh yeah, they respawn much faster. Or did I just not kill those? There it is. There's the exit. Back in the day, back in vanilla, when enemies just respawned super quickly all the time. So we're going into the Armory, the third one. Even a bit higher level, getting closer. So the graveyard was around level 30. Now we're getting like to the upper 30s here with the Armory. Closer to level 40. It's so dark in these entry hallways. So, the Scarlet Monastery Armory. Oh yeah, there is only one boss here. This is a short one, so let's actually do this one all in all. So yeah, unread mail from the postmaster because I tried to loot the key. I don't need the damn key, that's why I didn't pick it up. I hate that they do that sometimes. Oh yeah, the training grounds. Fire elemental, death to you. Oh, tough leather shoulder pads. Collect that appearance. So this room is part of that new dungeon. Huh. I haven't been in the Armory since because once I got the key, I went on my main and like, oh, I did do graveyard and library, the ones we just were to, but I haven't done cathedral or armory since way before they were changed. So I didn't even remember this room existing here, but they mixed this one and library together to form the Scarlet Halls. So we'll do this one a little bit quicker since we only have... I didn't remember that there was only one boss. But back in the day, it took much longer to get through these because combat was slower and you had to get a group together and enemies respawned kind of quickly. Interlaced Cowl, I remember that name. It's the Red Hood. Yeah, collect the appearance. And so then it did take much longer, so it was like a viable thing to go here. But I know in the monastery, I think there's supposed to be only one boss as well. Weapon crate. Ooh, appearance. Oh, it's the one we already had. I kinda need to sell some stuff. Kinda have full bags. Flip. Whoa, lots of text. But they're all saying basically the same things. And a shiny dirk. Dirk. Oh, those. I don't have the appearance of those. Are they actually better? They are better! Getting more better gear! Riscards! Yay! It's so stupid. Yeah, Myrmidon, I don't know what that means. You see, sometimes you see Naga with like a title of like Myrmidon something. I don't know what a Myrmidon is. If you know, please let me know, because I'm curious. Oh, that's sort of spread. And yeah, give me all your things. All your things. And a war axe. And didn't we already have a war axe? Here, Hillborn axe. Barbarian war axe. Okay, yeah. So hefty war axe. And a shield. Shield appearance, lambent scale shield. And that was it. Getting close to the end. So I guess we can talk a little bit about the questions. So armories, I can't really speak much of armories because they're not really a modern thing. A belt! A better belt! Yay! And a new appearance. It's gonna look so stupid. And but libraries, Herod's doors. So here we have this chamber. Hall of Champions with Herod, the Scarlet Champion, like their greatest warrior, Herod. Oh, and here we have a bunch of like people. These plaques, I actually do want to read these plaques. Actually we'll end this episode here and we'll do the boss battle, reading the plaques, and the last dungeon, the last old dungeon next time. But for the question, libraries, do you guys go to libraries? Have you ever gone to a library? Do you like libraries? Do you borrow books? For me, I don't mind libraries. I think it's good that they exist, but I don't go to them myself. Back in school, we would sometimes visit, like we had a small school library, but sometimes, at least when I was younger, we would go and visit a library. I'm not really a fan of borrowing books though, because I always feel stressed about returning them. I'd rather just only buy books that I really want and then own them. But that's just me. Well, I am going to end this episode here in quite a weird spot. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Boom. Yay. Hey. Boom, boom. Yay. Watch some videos. Hey. Boom.